Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. It's a battle on the Ruinberg map, and we're following MerryTurnipDay in the new Tier 8 Italian heavy tank, the Progetto 54. Now, this new Italian heavy line came in this patch 11.1, and we've already shown you a video of the Tier 10 tank. So this is, I think, the second that starts at Tier 6. Third tank in the line. So Mary's just heading to a strong point on the map, which will give you some information about when that happens, but let's give you some basic stats for this tank. So 320 damage with the standard round, or in fact all rounds, 220 penetration on the standard round, and gives a rate of fire of 4.81 average per minute. Now that's reload time for the first shell. If you've just fired one shell and it's reloading, is 12.46 standard time, and then if you fired two shells, the first round will load in 13.42, and if you fired all three shells, the first round loads in 15.34. As you can see, clip size of 3, and the intercrypt reload time is 3.5 seconds, so you can get rid of 3 shells in 7 seconds and gives you a clip damage of 960. So the aim time is 2.4 seconds, which is a bit long, so you should be running GLD or V-stabs, and in fact the dispersion of 0.36, which is fairly average, has a extra dispersion on moving the tank or tank traverse of 0.21, or if the vehicle stationary, just the turret traverse, it's 0.12. Now that means V-stabs would be a must on here, and you can also see that Mary's running food to improve his overall stats. So he's facing another Progetto at the same type. There'll be quite a few in game at the moment as people are free XPing them or going up the tiers to get to the tier 10. And you can see also his armor efficiency is pretty good. He's blocked 1350, mainly from his turret because he's in a hold down position here. And there's one that didn't go through, but the other Progetto is firing APCR. So what is the armor? Certainly the frontal armor, 100 on the hull and 180 on the turret front. Side armor is 70 on the hull and 100 on the side of the turret. And there he's just punishing the side of an IS-3. So just using his clip DPM there, but now he's on full reload, having used all 3 shells. So that's probably enough for the tank itself. He's trying to get, he's got a nice side shot there on the Progetto 54, and Mary switched to premium rounds here. Now, I didn't give you the premium round stats, so let's just bring that up for a second. It is improves the penetration to 242, so an extra 22 milliliters of penetration. Certainly enough for most tanks at tier 8. Now he's got the lever there. He won't go through the front of the turret, but if he gets the top of the turret, he might be able to go through the roof, although he's fairly low, so he probably can't shoot down onto the roof here, but might just be able to get the cupola on top. So he's just hitting there, needs to focus in, does get that shot, very small cupola on the lever, so that's very good shooting there. Fires another one, just goes over the top, but again, it's a pretty small target there, so that's not surprising. Now he pops out there, sees the Progetto, doesn't want to give him any more of his vehicle, but there's no point baiting him to a shot because he would probably have a second one lined up. So he's backing up here to see whether that gives him a shot on the Progetto, just looking at the roof. No, but he pulls away, realising that he might be a target. So Mary's already up to 3.2k of damage, so in that's more than double his hit points, so very good result so far. But he's continuing to punish this lever, and does then take a hit from the lever, who's also switched to APCR. And Mary's on his last few rounds of APCR, so he wants to use it carefully and gets the kill on the lever. Now he is on a mission, the HT7, but it's basically, he's already completed that mission. He's just there to improve it and get the honours. So that's not the focus of this video. But okay, just to give you some explanation here, he's relocated, having fairly much exhausted the value of that position. So that's what a good player does is basically tries to move around the map to be able to do more and more damage. Just misses the VK100 there as he backs into a corner. Now, he doesn't want to go around the front of him. That will both expose him to the VK100 gun, but also only be able to see the frontal armor of the VK because he's backed into a sort of a depression there. So he wants that VK to come out and offer him his side. In fact, there's the Progetto on the other side. He's got the side of that, and then finally gets the side of the VK, who tries to come out and shoot a snapshot, and the VK goes down. So that was basically another piece of good play there by Merry. So he's now got a Ferdinand coming up behind him. He's decided not to keep pushing on that Progetto, but come here and punish the Ferdinand. What he wants to do basically is just bait him into shooting so he can come around and put some more damage in, or encourage him to come out and then try and track him in place so that he can't move and he can basically take advantage of that. So while that's happening, he's getting all his shells loaded. In fact, here comes the Ferdinand again. Now Ferdinand takes it at hit. Not a very big piece of damage there, but yeah, he goes for the tracking shot. Looks like he got the track but didn't stop him. Shoots him again, that does track him, and he must have used his repair kit because he's basically sitting there. The STA1, sorry, it looks like IS2, sorry, the 112, low damage shot there, so it just leaves him basically on low hit points. And he's got the Progetto 54 pushing on him, and he's managed to get him right in the back and takes him down to 98, 99 hit points. So he doesn't really want to take another shot from the Progetto. That will basically put him down. He does see the opportunity here to put shots into the enemy STA1, who in fact gets the back of him and takes him out. But his team are capping right now, so I'm not sure if he's going to get the opportunity to do more damage. He's got an indicated 5.9k of damage and a little bit of assisted, so just over 6k of combined. Just absolutely fabulous result for this tier. And in fact, they have capped, and that's the end. And it's the end for Merry as well, as the enemy Progetto kills him. Let's go and have a look at the stats. So another excellent result there for Merry. He got his tanker badge and the high caliber award for the most damage, and doing nearly 6,000 hit points of damage. Pretty amazing for a tier 8. Resume to credits there, and looks like the experience was based on completing some missions or achievements there. 1626 base experience, which is at least 300 base above the normal ace tanker level there. Almost 3 times the amount of damage the next tank did, which was the Batchat there. And on the other side, the other Progetto did the most kills and finished on top there. Would have got Courageous Resistance Award. Shots fired 22, 20 hit, and all of those penetrated. It spent a fair bit on ammo there to get the result, but yeah, most of the time that's well worth it. Anyway, great result there, Merry, and thanks for the content, and please leave comments below.